States, and today we're going to talk about the Harley Benton CST-24HB, which is this beautiful PRS-inspired, semi-hollow, 24-fret beauty. Beautiful beauty. Redundancy. Exonified. It's a set neck. Nice three-piece neck, so it's actually got a two-piece little heel there, and it has a scarf joint somewhere around here. Paying proper homage to PRS. It even has a little volute. Has no name, but they're actually deluxe tuners, DLX, from Harley Benton. I think they might be Wilkinson part. A PRS-esque headstock, but with just a little extra bump there for copyright protection measure. But it's cool. Just like a PRS, your strings go straight across the nut, straight up there. Nut is some kind of plasticky kind of material. Actually, might be graphite nut, actually. It has an wraparound tailpiece that is intonatable. What that means, folks, is there's a little Allen screw right about there that you can get your intonation better than if it didn't have the adjustment. Bound F-holes, bound top, unbound back. No comfort carve, multi-piece back, but a very pretty piece of wood. And it actually is a capped piece of wood, so it's a separate piece than the sides. So unlike an actual PRS semi-hollow, which is a solid piece of wood just like a Les Paul that's been like hollowed out and dished through here, on this guy it's a thin piece of wood on the back, then some sort of rim piece of wood, and then the top that goes on it. So that's how they save the money. It's got a nice looking top. It's not the most consistent flame job. So on this side, on the treble side, you actually can see a much more alive flame. On this side, which is book match, it just didn't, either the stain didn't bite or, I don't know, it's just not as pronounced. So it's a little imbalanced that way. But it's not bad. And remember, this is a $200, 200 euro-ish plus VAT guitar from Thomann, I was corrected, .de. We'll put a link down below. But she's like most of my other Harley Bentons. She begs to be played. She's set up wonderfully. Action is actually quite nice. All the way up the neck. No fret bites. No real. But she's nice. The pickups actually they're reasonably high output. So pretty high output pickups. They're Wilkinson. Hold on, I have to read this one. Wilkinson MWCHB Live humbuckers. Chrome covered. Comes with D'Addario XL strings on it. Out of the box. Isn't that wonderful? Came nearly in tune. Around the holiday time period, for those of you in the States that are thinking about these, it took me 3 weeks to get this one in, which is the longest by a week. I've had them as short as a single week. I've had them, most of them around the 2 week time period frame, but this guy took 3 weeks to get in. Took its time, but it made it in safe and sound. Although, this is what the outer box of the three guitars looked like when it got to me. And this one's box was the one that actually took the most direct hit, but towards the headstock end, but not a scratch on her, which was really quite cool. She plays rock, she plays even. She sustains too. So she plays your, like, warm kind of. Back these guys off. I'm using a Joyo AC tone pedal. nice bit of soul to them, though. Even the middle. And what's interesting, we're going to do a video, so we'll do 2 more videos for this one. Tim and I will do a tone demo, kind of get all the sorts of different tones you can get out of it. And then we're going to do a back and forth between this one and the CST-24T to just get an idea of same basic pickups, same shape, body, same everything. What does a semi-hollow guitar really do to your tone? How does that thing change? So those guys will be coming. For now, I just got this in. I wanted to show it off. She's purdy. She made it in safe and sound. I wanted to give you an example of the breed if you're thinking of getting one. They also offer this in like a smoke, like a translucent gray. And then I think more of a vintage burst that has a Tree of Life inlay on the neck. So, pretty cool. Sadly, this one will not actually be permanently joining my collection. It's only here as a visitor because it's going to my father-in-law, who should be pretty psyched about it. So, anywho, this guy, this is once again the Harley Benton CST-24HB, 24 frets, 25-inch scale, about $200, 200 euro-ish plus VAT from Thomann.de. There'll be links below. Yeah. So, cons, right? The top doesn't match up all that great. And there is some, just on this upper F-hole, there's actually a chip out of the binding that's in there. What stinks is if it was the other one, you'd never see it. But this one, you see it. So it's kind of a bummer. But, once again, it's a $200 guitar, $200 guitar. It's not going to be perfect, but it plays beautifully. The neck feels awesome. It's a nice weight. It's lighter than my solid body one, but not much. She's still, I think she's in the 8-pound ballpark. Which is... But I really like the pickups. I like this package of a guitar. I may get the translucent gray one myself at some point. But anyway, as always, folks, I've been Nick in the States. I have issues, but I love sharing them with you, my friends on YouTube. And thanks everyone for coming by the channel, for subscribing, for commenting, for generally being cool people. It's a blast. We have a lot of fun doing it. We've got a bunch more stuff coming up over the Christmas break and into the month of January. Some really new cool things. So stick around. Might just find something cool. Take care.